As many of us know, the secret to success is being productive and keeping up with that girl routine. Started as an innocent guide to help us achieve our goals and be the best versions of ourselves, the daily routine turned into a religion of the modern age. It keeps that girl in constant grind of waking up at 6 a.m., making your bed look picture perfect, having a glass of water and your vitamins, moving your body in every which way, having a green juice and a protein smoothie for breakfast. And so it goes. And all of it is before the day even started for many of us. Instead of using the daily rituals as a guide, we became the prisoners of our own daily routines, constantly trying to catch up with that girl and feeling stressed and overwhelmed when we are behind our own daily routine schedule. I have always been someone who was looking for easy and simplified ways to go about life and to achieve your goals. As anything in life, great things come unexpectedly. And for me, having a strict routine just simply means that I deny myself of these beautiful unexpected things that can potentially come into my life when I'm so rigidly focused on what I do day by day. And I never wanted to be someone who would deprive myself of chances and ideas simply because I wanted to stick to a specific type of routine that makes me that girl. And also not sticking to a specific type of routine taught me how to adapt, to grow, and to make the best out of any situation. That being said, I do believe in having some shape of a routine in my personal life, but never would that be performed for me on daily basis or be specifically tied to the image of that girl. It would be more related to achieving specific goal on going about my month or year. Apart from having a full-time job and having a side hustle, I have so many other things in my life that just do not make it to your typical that girl daily routine. That is why from now on I will be referring to this specific routine that I'm having as that woman routine. And let me say this, if this lifestyle or if that type of that girl routine works for you and makes you achieve all your goals and makes you genuinely happy, you do you. I by no means trying to shame anyone for having a certain lifestyle. This video is more about what works for me and what doesn't work for me as a busy woman in 2023, having the amount of work that I have and the amount of hobbies that I try to fit into my daily schedule. I have my 6-stage planning routine for the month that I talked about in one of my last videos that I will link above and also in the description box down below. I also have Notion Planner where I have everything that I need to set myself up for a successful month and for efficiently chasing and achieving my goals. But I always keep in mind that whenever I'm planning a specific type of routine, I'm reminding myself that whatever I'm creating today is highly likely gonna stick with me for a month to come and years to come. You have to carefully think whether this type of routine is something that you would want to have in 5 years from now on. That's what works for me. I feel like having a specific type of that girl routine just limits me in the amount of things that I can achieve in my life. That woman routine for me is not so much about physical rituals that would keep you productive and organized. It's so much more about having a high quality lifestyle, about enjoying your life and having it balanced and fulfilled. The most important thing in my That Woman routine that I always stick to no matter what and will always stick to the rest of my life is getting inspired. Because if I am being inspired, I have all the energy that I need to go after my goals and to go after the life that I want to create for myself. And one of the things that really makes me feel inspired is having a vision board. I do have a variety of different vision boards in different places. I have one vision board that's hanging in the bedroom and I wake up every day and I can look at it and get inspired for the goals that I want to achieve for myself and for my life. I also have 2 vision boards that I created in the Notion Planner. Every month when I'm doing my reset, I go to those boards and one of them will be designed specifically for the month and another one will be designed for the whole year. Important thing about vision board that I do like to include things that I have already achieved, and I do it for 2 reasons. The first reason is because I do want to remind myself of my achievements and I want to be grateful for myself going so far in life. And the second reason is because I want to teach my brain that it is absolutely possible to achieve your goals. And if I had a certain goal in the past and it came true, I achieved something, I will put it on my vision board and show to myself, if I have achieved this specific goal, I can absolutely achieve other goals that I have there. The next important part of that woman routine for me is self-improvement and personal development. We cannot create anything that does not exist within our mind. If we don't believe in ourselves and we do have a lot of limiting beliefs, it's highly unlikely that we can eventually achieve anything in life. That's why I try to spend a lot of time during the month to work on my thoughts, to work on my feelings, my energy, my personal boundaries, my emotions. I do set my 3 main emotions for each and every month, and for this month they are balanced, easy, and excited. I do want to feel easy and balanced and excited on a daily basis, and sometimes when I do have to make a decision in my favor, putting myself first, I always consult with whether it's gonna make me feel easy, balanced, or excited. If it does, it makes me feel way more energetic and way more happy in day-to-day life. I'm specifically very careful with my personal boundaries because I find that breaking these boundaries is something that depletes my energy the most. I need to make sure that I'm not pouring from an empty cup and putting myself first, and also encourage other people to do the same, especially in the relationship. And on the same note, another important part of that woman routine for me is to read personal development books. I love those. I love reading personal development books. I have a big stack of those. I love to annotate them. I always go back to specific books that influence my life the most. Life always throws obstacles at us in a way to test our intentions or to teach us a lesson, and no matter how good I am at waking up at 6 a.m. and having a green juice for breakfast, if I'm mentally not prepared to overcome these obstacles, it's not gonna happen. And this is where personal development books come into play. Personal development books provide you with a lot of shared knowledge, practical experience, and tools to help you overcome certain aspects and moments of your life. And you always want to strive to be the best version of yourself for you, not for anyone else, because your goals and your desires and your dreams is something that matters the most. And working on yourself and working on your personal development for me influenced the way how I achieve my goals most drastically. Focusing on travel and events is a big part of that woman routine for me because I do have to balance out vacation and business trips and also try to fit in all the events that we want to attend. Sometimes I also have to work from the time zones that don't necessarily align with the time zone for my corporate job, and this is why I believe that sticking to that girl type of routine is not something that works for me. If I tried to stick to it working from a place that has 3-hour difference with Vancouver, I would definitely screw it up, and I don't want to set myself up for failure. I don't want to feel stressed. I want my life to be as stress-free, as easy as possible. Apart from your regular rituals of that girl type of routine, there are a couple other things that just do not fit into that algorithm. Collecting your boyfriend's clothes in the morning from all over the place and taking care of the dishwasher and the dishes that were left in the sink from the evening before by no will of mine. Throwing the breakfast together real fast because you don't want to waste too much time in the morning to prepare yourself beautiful avocado toast, or buying fast food for dinner because you're so tired after work that making dinner is the last thing that's on your mind. And like for any other woman, I have certain responsibilities that do not fit into any sort of routine in any way, shape, or form. Collecting and sending the documents for the citizenship and taking the citizenship test, preparing for your exam, preparing all the documentations for purchasing the places in Mexico, producing videos, sustaining your relationship, and the list goes on and on and on. On top of that, how are you even supposed to fit in your hobbies into that girl type of routine? In that woman type of routine, for me, there is always plenty of space, plenty of time for rest and hobbies, because hobbies are essentially something that you're doing for yourself, for your soul, and this is an ultimate source of pure energy that you can use onwards to achieve your goals. For this year, I'm planning to read 100 books, and I will do it because I specifically dedicate time to this activity and to rest. I also love to play video games, and there are a few that I currently play, and there is also one game that we are playing together with my partner. It would be some type of a couch co-op game. And there is also a TV series that we are watching right now. It's called The Last of Us, that I absolutely love. I am very well familiar with the game. I did play this game. I probably played only a couple of chapters because this game has a lot of stealth, and I'm more of a guns a-blazing type of person when it comes to shooters or when it comes to killing monsters. And all of that, reading books, playing video games, and watching TV is my self-time, it's my rest time, it's the source of my energy, and I do intentionally include that into that woman monthly routine, but I do not plan on that on daily or weekly basis. When you are creating your routine, just make sure that this routine doesn't restrict you in any way, shape, or form, that this routine enhances your ability to achieve your goals, that this routine gives you energy that you need to strive for your dreams, to achieve your goals on monthly, yearly basis, or even weekly basis, whichever way works for you. You don't want to ultimately get stuck in a routine that doesn't work for you and keeps you trapped in the prison of that girl delusions. Any type of routine is not your religion and it's not your God. It's a guide to help you become the best version of yourself and to come after the life you want.